looking good lookins. My name is Sydney Metter and I am a fangirl. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be something that's a little bit more personal and a little bit more intimate, I guess. That's kind of I feel like that word's kind of weird. But this video is not about a fandom that I'm a part of. It's about something that I personally feel really strongly about just in the world. So it's a little bit different, and if you're here because you like my SCOM videos or my Shadowhunter videos or some other fandom that I make videos for, I hope, even though this isn't really what you are looking for from my channel, I hope you can stay for this because I think it's something that everyone should be a part of. So I'm just gonna get right into it then. So I think there is sort of a stigma in our society when it comes to being confident and expressing confidence. I think a lot of times confidence is mistaken for being prideful or being arrogant, and because of that I think a lot of people are afraid to say good things about themselves. But honestly, I think that this is one of the reasons why depression and anxiety is such a big issue among young people today. It affects a lot of people, and I think that, I mean, while there are a ton of other reasons, but I think that honestly one way to make a small step forward in trying to treat your depression and anxiety is just to start thinking more positive thoughts about yourself and about the people around you and your life. So basically, I wanted to start a challenge. This challenge is really simple. All it is I want everyone to make a list of 10 things that they love about themselves. I'm calling it the Love Myself Challenge, and this isn't just something I'm doing for me or to benefit me. This is something that I genuinely want every single person watching this to do, because I promise you there are way more than 10 amazing things about you, no matter who you are. I promise that it is completely in your power to do this. So if you're watching this, you can do this however you want. You can make your own video, you can write a list down in the comments, or if you're not really comfortable sharing this with anyone, honestly, you could just write down 10 things in a notebook and just keep it for yourself, because honestly, that's all that matters, is that you know these things about yourself. So whatever method of doing this challenge works best for you and your lifestyle is great. I honestly do not care how you do this, but I just want you to do this. But for now, I'm going to try to set an example or whatever, just to show you kind of what I mean. And yeah, I honestly really need to do this as much as everyone else does. Without further ado, here are 10 things that I love about myself. Okay, so the first thing I put on this list is that I am passionate. And honestly, I think that is something that anyone who watches my other videos could 100% agree with, because I show my passion through the movies and TV shows that I love more than anything. I mean, I have emotions about everything. There isn't really anything that I don't care deeply about. I either really love something or I really hate something. I'm never really indifferent. I just feel everything very strongly, which, yes, can be kind of a negative sometimes because it is a lot of intensity that I'm giving off, but I love my passion because I think that it is what makes me someone who will stand up for what I believe in and show that I care about the people in my life and the things that I love. Number 2 is that I am a great dancer. And if any of you know me in real life or have watched any of my videos and seen me dancing, let me just explain this one for a second. When I say I'm a good dancer, I'm not saying that I'm going to be on So You Think You Could Dance anytime soon. I don't really have any technique, but when I'm on a dance floor, I just go for it. I just do whatever I feel like. It makes me feel really good about myself. It makes me feel really confident, and honestly, it's been some of the best moments of my life have been me on a dance floor. And I think that my entire lack of caring what I look like on a dance floor makes me such a good dancer. Or maybe honestly I'm a terrible dancer and I just don't care, but I'm happy doing it. And so I like to think that I'm a good dancer because I love to dance, and that is something that makes me happy. The third thing is actually a physical feature, which I think is just as important as loving your personality and who you are on the inside. You need to be comfortable in the skin you live in and in the body you have. And I think it's really important to focus on what makes you beautiful on the outside rather than nitpicking every little thing about your face and your body that you'd like to change. Now, I'm not saying that what you look like on the outside should be focused on more than what's on the inside. I think that comes first, but I do think that when you're telling yourself like, oh, my hair sucks today, or oh, I need to like tweeze my eyebrows or something, like don't think about that. Think about, you know what, I have really nice eyes, or you know what, I really like my smile. Something like that. But for me, my favorite feature about myself is my hips. I don't know why, it's weird, but I freaking love my hips. They're like really nice. So I'm really confident about those. Number 4 is I'm a pretty decent writer. I'm actually really good at writing papers in school. Like I realized early on in like high school, I can kind of BS a lot of papers to an extent because I just have like a natural gift for writing. It's not like amazing, but it's not bad, and I like to think, I mean, I write on my YouTube videos. I think I've got some good ones in there, so I really like my writing. I think it's good. And honestly, what I want to do with my life is write TV shows. So while obviously if I want to make a career out of my writing, it needs to improve, I honestly think that with the skill I have naturally and with a lot of hard work and improvement, I am entirely capable of reaching those goals of being a TV writer. So yeah. Number 5 is that I'm a good friend. And if you're friends with me in real life and want to disagree with that, I can't stop you. But I care about my friends more than pretty much anything in the world. And there isn't really much I wouldn't do for them. If they were hurting, I would do pretty much anything within my power to help them not hurt. And I think it's really important to me that I let my friends know how much I care about them through my actions and my words. So I like to think that I do an okay job at that. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Obviously, I have had arguments with my friends, or I've had rough days with my friends, or maybe I wasn't able to be there for them for whatever reason at some point, but I honestly care more about them than most people, most things. Number 6 is that I am empathetic, which basically just means that I am able to put myself in other people's shoes and really understand what they're going through or what they're feeling and comfort them. I have a really big heart. I care about people. You know, even people that I don't like, I only know a small portion of who they are. Like, I'll never know what's really in their mind, so I shouldn't make assumptions. And obviously I do. Obviously I'm not perfect, but I have that awareness. But it's not just being nice to people I don't like. It's when I hear about someone being hurt, someone I don't even know from some place I've never even been, it weighs on me. I'm able to hurt for people. I'm able to understand that they're in pain and sympathize with that pain and understand it. Number 7 is that I'm not afraid to dance to the beat of my own drum. I don't always show off the entirety of my weirdness on this channel. I mean, I am kind of weird, but I think that my friends know that I am a very unique individual. I am just a little bit different, and I mean that in a lot of ways. I mean, I don't always react to the way certain people do, and I don't always think the things other people do, and I don't always look the way people tend to think that they should look, but I don't really let it hinder my originality. Like, I don't try to hide from it, I embrace it. So I think that even though that is honestly kind of hard sometimes, because it kind of sucks feeling like you're standing out in a crowd just because of your personality or just because of who you are, like you're just not, you can't blend in. That kind of sucks sometimes, but it is something that I am very proud of. Number 8 is that I'm honest. And honestly, I see what I did there. I am honest to a fault almost. I hate lying. I hate it. I can't do it. And most people, when, you know, they do something as a kid that would get them in trouble, or, you know, even at school with teachers, if the teacher's like, what did you do? They would like try to come up with a lie to get themselves out of trouble. Most people do that, and I've done that in my life occasionally, but I hate it. I hate it so much. So I will literally like rather take whatever consequence comes with whatever I've done than lie about it. It kills me. I hate it. I honestly don't know why I am like that, but I would like to think that it is a good thing, because honesty is generally perceived as a good trait, and I have it. So Hufflepuff pride. I don't know. Number 9 is that I am creative. I have to admit, sometimes I feel like I'm not as creative as I could be, because I look at stuff that other people created and I think, why didn't I think of that? And I think, oh my gosh, everything I come up with just seems like not as good as other people's creations. I just don't think that that's really fair. Like, J.K. Rowling could try to compare her writing to J.R.R. Tolkien, and if she did that and she said, he created this beautiful world, how will I ever compete? Then Harry Potter would have never been made. And I'm not saying I'm gonna make Harry Potter anytime soon. I'm not. I can't do that. But, you know, I have ideas and I have daydreams and fantasies that come alive in my head, and I love them. I love this creative side of me that helps me see the world in a beautiful, artistic way. So I'm really proud of my creativity, no matter what the extent of it is. The last thing is that I'm thoughtful. I think like nonstop, 24/7. It takes me hours to get to sleep because I'm thinking, which honestly can be a negative, because, you know, keeps me from sleeping and distracts me during the day. My thoughts are just wild in my head. And a lot of times that is kind of a negative, but I also think that it makes me an insightful person, and it makes me someone who thinks things through and considers the fallout and considers other points of view when looking at situations. So I think that my ability to think constantly at a ridiculous rate is honestly something that can be a positive, and something that I am proud of. So that's it. That's 10 things that I love about myself. And before you guys exit out, I just want to say a couple of things. Firstly, I just want to say it took me almost a month to write this list. Seriously. So if you can't come up with 10 things off the top of your head, do not think it's because they're not there. It's just because you're used to thinking negative things about yourself, and these thoughts aren't on the forefront of your mind. But that doesn't mean they're not inside you. That doesn't mean they're not true. So don't give up on this until you've written at least 10 things. And if you want to go farther, go as far as you want. Just write all of the great things that you are, because you are great things. You are amazing people who have amazing qualities. You are seen and you are loved. So know that I'm looking at you right now. I see you, and there are 10 amazing things about you. Okay, so that is it for this video, and if you liked it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you know anyone who you think might benefit from hearing this or from doing this challenge, then please share it with them. Share it with as many people as you can, because I really do believe that spreading confidence and spreading self-love is something that is super important. And I know people love challenges, so if you can do it in a challenge form, then that's even better. I mean, whatever leads you to think these things and say these things about yourself is perfectly fine by me. Do whatever you need to do, but share this video if you think it'll help people. And I don't usually make videos like this, but if you're into fandoms of some sort, that's usually what I talk about. I vlog sometimes. But if you're interested in subscribing, you can do that down below. I make videos every week. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts!